Hunt Insomnia to Extinction with ARK, a Lord Chocolate production. This video series is not produced by Studio Wildcard. Hello, this is Lord Chocolate. Welcome back to the first ARK video in quite a while. Let me make sure the stream is up and running smoothly. So just a second while I pull it up. Yep, this is the first video in or stream in quite a while, and video, because my computer decided to go, and basically I'm now trying to, now that I've finally been able to kind of rebuild it, I'm now able to play ARK again, finally. So let me see. Can I hear myself? Okay, yes, I can hear. Hopefully the game audio is loud enough. I wasn't really, I wasn't really paying much attention, or I haven't, I haven't tweaked in a while. By the way, I'm back up on top of here again. I've gotten so used to this that I just always carry a parachute with me when I log out. I wasn't sure if I'd hit that ledge, so I didn't want to risk it. But yes, I have been breeding gachas over the last few days, and right before the computer died, I had started doing it. And I've got some tolerably leveled gachas. Or not leveled, but tolerable production, though they haven't fully grown up yet, so they haven't started producing. But I've been getting tons of thatch and fungal wood from, and just gathering metal, and got my owls situated in front of them. But yeah, you can see I've got one who does silica sulfur and silk, one with flint, which isn't that great. But then we've got an oil and organic polymer, and we've also got an obsidian and a metal, so those are much better. And I got some quality loot from some of these crystals, as you can see from the sword. And I also I've been just feeding them berries because that's the only thing I can really easily gather in mass quantities. But I've increased maturation rates very fast, and the nice thing about baby gachas is they can eat from their parents' inventories, so I don't have to feed them themselves. Of course, when these guys grow up, I'll have to separate them and give them their own food, and I need to tame more snow owls so that I'll be able to get a proper, amounts of snow owl food to feed them and get a high quality loot. But yes, I'm smelting a lot of metal because I'm trying to the description of this video says, I am trying to make a proper base finally. So I've been hoarding up metal over the last bit. I'm planning on getting some wood foundations. I started outlining a base, but I put the foundations poorly designed. Oh, hi, Swing Kid. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I started putting the foundations in a design for the base, and then I was like, wait a second, I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. But yeah, here's what I've been accumulating. I need a lot of ceilings. I think I've got all the pillars I need because I'm doing a minimalist. This isn't PvP, so I don't need to be too... Okay. What am I going to run out of wood, I think. I have a good bit of that, though. Okay. Let me see how much I need. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need a lot of these. So okay, so there we go. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I need 24 total to just outline the base properly so it's easy. Okay, so just a few more. Crafting. So I need, what is it? 16 plus 8 would be 24. Am I gonna run out of wood again? I think so. Structures, wood, pillar. I need 3. Yep. Wood again, and 1. And then transfer all this back into there. And I think I am good. Oh yes, and I also got this basic shotgun. Not much ammo because I've just been hoarding all my metal for, you know, this project. But let's get over to the base area, I think. Just make sure everything is going on well out here and gather any crystals. Doesn't look like there are any crystals. You have plenty of food. You have plenty of food. Does the owl have plenty of food? Though actually I think I'll take the owl on the trip. You do have plenty of food though. What? Did the Gacha like knock me into the ground some or something? That was a little weird. But yeah, we're gonna have to demolish a few pillars that I've already placed, but I'll show you where I'm planning on building my base. Just make sure everything's locked up, and gotchas are on neutral in case of any attacks. But this is a relatively safe area. Lots of tapageras. I really need to tame one of those sometime. But let's get over to the base location and start outlining. And then we might do a little metal gathering or work on raising the gotchas, maybe breed a few more if I need to. Oh yeah, and if I see anything that drops chitin, I should probably kill it if it's not too hard to kill, because I'm trying to get a gacha saddle so I can actually ride them a little bit. Yeah, but I think I'll be able to get them to the new all my creatures to the new base location relatively well. I mean, there's a little bit of a few dangerous creatures along the way, but it's a relatively flat. The main difficulty is actually the area I want to build the base is almost like a level up in Sanctuary. It's near the big obelisk in Sanctuary, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I think there's a way that I'd be able to by taking them just a little bit out into the corrupted zone and then up some ramp-like structures. But we'll have to see where things go. But yeah, there's some right around here's the play area. But right here you see this ramp-like structure. It's on a little bit of a cliff, but I think I could get the creatures out and then like up around that ramp up here and then up there. We'll have to see though. But I found a pretty cool spot. Let's get the scorpion while we're over here, just because I need some chitin. That's a high level scorpion, or oh, it's like a 90. So not particularly high level. There we go. Let's get to the location I want to build. But yeah, there's a decent amount of resources around here, and it's just a really beautiful part of the sanctuary. Hopefully it's not lagging super bad. If it is, please let me know. Because I haven't streamed on this computer yet. It doesn't look particularly bad, but it is catching up occasionally, so please let me know if it is lagging pretty bad, because I can do a little tweaking with the settings. But here's where I started to outline the base, and then I realized kind of angled it wrong. Let me see, it looks like I might... Is Sweenkid still watching, or anyone who's watching, if it is lagging? Please do let me know, because I really can't tell if this is my internet connection to my video, or if... It looks like it is lagging pretty bad. Let's, just really quickly... Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's dropping some frames. Settings, output. Let's drop the bitrate down to 800. 1800, that is. So let's see if this improves it a little bit. And let's upgrade stamina. I'm just pumping stamina into this burb, because that's really their most useful thing. But this is the location I was thinking would be nice. Gotta get some of this wood back. I'm debating whether I should just set it so that I automatically can pick up, items for an indefinite amount of time after placing them. I don't want to get S+ or anything, just like the properly, just because I like playing stuff vanilla, and it's kind of frustrating to me when everyone is playing with all these mods on their game. I mean, obviously I'm not playing complete vanilla because I'm using, using faster rates and stuff, but it's stuff that just I really need. I mean, I guess a lot of people really need S+ and stuff like that. It just depends on the person. But for me, I don't really need S+. I just need faster rates, because I just don't have time to play with the proper rates. Okay, back to the burb. Let's see. Transfer all that in. I think that it's running smoother now. Yeah. Even if it's not perfect, it's at least an improvement. Okay. So we're gonna start it here. Bother, did the poop decay, or... Bother, I wanted that snow owl poop. Okay, so it has to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's the idea, because ceilings can go. Let's make sure we don't get ambushed. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say that we won't be, but let's get some of this excellent element. I really like how defense units finally drop stuff. Don't want to anger these stegosauruses. just trying to outline it so I don't risk losing all my metals. Because wood is not... The resources for wood have ceased to be. Because I get like infinite thatch and wood from my gachas, so the resources for wood have ceased to be of any significant cost to me, because it's just really easy to gather it, and even if I didn't have the gachas, I can just use my gas bag to what I was saying is, even if I couldn't use the gachas to get it, I could just use my gas bag as like a carrier, and it can carry so much weight, so I can just fly around and gather it with an axe, and there's a lot of trees around here, obviously, so... Yep, I did my calculations exactly correct. So this is the general layout that I'm planning, and each one will have 2 ceilings out from it, so this will be a huge floor area, and it will all be made out of metal. And it will overlook this beautiful view right here, and be right next to the waterfall. I might build an extension over the waterfalls. I think that would be really cool, but I'd have to be a little more resource rich to feel comfortable doing that. But yeah, now let's get back to maybe gathering some more gacha care. Need the kite. It all gone already. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the creatures will be able to, if I get them up those ramps, I'll be able to lead them around this bowl and up this area, and like have them in a little pen. Like, I think I'll wall off kind of this plateau area, like from this around maybe, yeah, like I'll wall off like this water area, like from here to there, and like around there, and I'll keep a few creatures and then like a wall right here, maybe, yeah, and maybe a nice little bridge over the waterfall, though then creatures might get through, so we'll have to see, but we will get to there when we come to that. And also tons of cementing paste around here. I mean, literally tons. Angry beavers. Actually, I'm surprised, but I don't see... I actually don't see any angry beavers. Looks like they were all far enough away that... I don't like, leaving the logs in there because then they never despawn. But this is that one, I forget what they're called, Megatherium, that killed one of the Argents or maybe I think it's this one actually, but one of these guys, pretty sure killed one of the Argents I was trying to tame way back in that Argent taming video. That's actually one of my more popular ASMR videos. Kind of funny, because it's not really that great a tame. I mean, it might be an interesting video. I didn't find it particularly interesting, but because I didn't really... The snow owl taming and gacha taming were probably the most miserable things I've had to do. Saw the speeder. see. I'm not sure if drone or scouts, that's what they're called. I'm not sure if they tag people like me. Or they tag people, I know, but I'm not sure if they tag dinos properly. Oh. I think the scout is it angry at me? Golly. What level be you? 55. I can take you. Yeah, I can take it. It's a little bit harder than I was intending. I really need to get like a proper high level. I need to get a proper high level. Carno. No, not Carno, Snow Owl. Because mine is not really the best at damage, and I mean Snow Owls are not super great at damage anyways, but I could get better than this. So let's get on with the main part of the video. But yeah, I might do a little bit of Minecraft content as well. Not today, but soon, because I've been working around. I'm kind of into coding and stuff, and been messing around with mods and stuff like that. And setting up like split screen on PC is pretty fun, and I think I'll do a tutorial for that at some point. Okay, so let's upgrade. Let's do melee a little. Yeah, we'll just let you eat the... Oh yeah, this is the perfect place for dropping stuff I don't need, because, okay, they're still juvenile, good. That's a high level Theomia. But yeah, they are definitely growing faster, which is exactly what I want. When you stop being juvenile though, I need to confuse them, or else the parents won't really be happy anymore, because gachas don't like having more than 2 of them, and those of opposite genders, that is, being together. Where was all the stuff I was getting for a gacha saddle? There it is. Okay, crafting. Okay. Let's transfer that. We can put that in the metal smelting. Okay. Need to put some thatch in there. Okay, yeah, that definitely could use some more. And put these in here. We're doing pretty well with cementing paste, I have to say. So let us see. So let's, where's cement? Or, no, not cement paste. Metal ceilings. I just need a ton of these, so I'm nowhere near what I want because I'm still at like 25 and I think I calculated, what was it, 72 or something, because it was 9 for every one of the 8 pillars. Because I'm only going to use 8 pillars because you can space them 2 ceilings between each pillar. So 9 times 8 is 72, so yep, that's the right. Okay, that goes in there with and, anything. Okay, this goes in here. This go in there. Oh, these are already done. Well, you know, put that in there. I think I got that from a Gacha crystal. Can go ahead and repair that. I use my axe a whole lot in this game. And I'll need to do a little more Gacha breeding to get like an element producing one and stuff. And the black pearls, I think. Oh, I don't want to put those in there. Almost did a dumb thing there. Okay. Can gachas... Sorry for printer noises. But hopefully gachas can't eat their own saddles. Don't think they can if it's on there. Wonder if... Gacha, look. Is it like doing ally looking while I'm in the saddle or something? But let's see. I think these are pretty good at actually gathering resources, so... Am I actually trapped right here? Oh yeah. That's why I can't. I thought I could gather stone pretty well. What things can we gather? Oh, maybe that's the attack for stone. Let us see. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if any of these attacks actually gather. I think it's actually for gathering. I think these are actually quite good at gathering organic polymer. Am I not gathering anything? I thought these guys were decent at gathering certain things. Maybe I'm just not killing anything that drops what they... Or gathering any nodes that... Oh, we'll see. Don't want to waste too much. Are you still eating from parents' inventory? Okay, are you guys still happy? Yes, you guys look like you're smiling still. As soon as they stop smiling, that means I need to get them to get the babies. The babies have matured enough that they need to be separated. You are doing well. Right. You are doing well. You are doing well. Those are the ones I really care about a lot. I don't have the best levels. I mean, I think some of them are. This one is terrible level, but a metal and obsidian are not absolutely awful, but they don't have the best crafting skill, I think. Because the best crafting skill. Let me see. Yeah, 114 I think is the lower crafting skill of the parents to start. I've leveled up theirs, so I'd have to check my notes to see. Yeah, this is the base crafting skill that I would like, but sadly I haven't gotten any proper, many of the babies with the good stuff with that, but there's always hope. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with maybe some metal gathering or something. Okay, this is almost done. That should be more than enough. Don't want to waste too much wood. Put some of this thatch. I'm having to store stuff in kind of unusual places just because I don't want to waste resources building. What am I trying to say? Don't want to waste resources building storage system when I'm planning on moving, and I'll be wanting to build more storage when I get to the new location. Let's see if there's any metal nodes that have regenerated properly. That ramp still glitches all the time. Here's a good metal node. Afraid that guy will get away. There we go. Don't really need much stone, but I'm trying to keep a little of it just for in case. I need to look at some of these Ankies and see if any of them are good enough to tame. Because this Anki is not absolute trash, but it's pretty bad. Its weight could use a lot. The Argentum as well. But yes, I was without a computer for about a month, and that's when I posted that kind of meme-ish video or whatever. How endgame ends, no spoilers thing. That was completely a joke. And it was kind of, I was hoping it would be something funny enough that other people would find funny, but it was mainly kind of a joke with my friend group. So, I mean, it was tolerably popular compared to some of my videos, but it still was nowhere near the top of my video rankings. Though, as I hoped, people are finding my how to reset mating cooldowns tutorial useful. So I think I might try and do some more tutorials sometime soon. I think one thing that could definitely be, YouTube could definitely use is a few more tutorials, because a lot of people just do playthroughs, which I can't really blame them, because playthroughs, while it does take some preparation, I'm pretty sure considerably, at least from my experience, take considerably less preparation to still sound like you know what you're doing, unless you're doing something particularly complicated. Oh bother. Oh bother. because I've never really done a cave run yet. Which is something actually I need to do really soon on my main series. Because I'm beginning to feel a little bit unexperienced. Because I've been playing ARK longer than many of the major YouTubers have. And I still haven't done like any of the major things like artifact gathering or boss fighting or anything. Other than in cheats, I did the Overseer fight. That one video a while ago. Crystal ain't worth keeping. Metal and element dust on the other hand. Indeed worth keeping. Wish hankies could be set like doeds to just harvest while you carried them, so you didn't have to. So that you wouldn't have to just manually get off and, you know, do the harvesting yourself. But still, they are worth the. I'm almost really dehydrated. So let's get ready for. I really didn't need to pick up the hanky just now. Just absent-minded. Oh, bother. How did I hit this stego? Really? Stego looked far away from where I was. I like the rich metal notes. Okay. Why isn't it? A lot of evil things around here. Yeah, ARK does do a lot more damage than the Seawell, because this is a much lower level Argent. And it's taking nowhere near the beating. Golly, that pack buff is strong with Thorn. He's stronger than I thought. And there'd be high levels among them, I believe. Yeah, make it me over here. Where I shall be the batter and they shall be the baseballs. Well, it looks like they are not up for that. think I'll bring this Anki over and see what they think of that. But we shall see. Drop some of the stone. And we can always emergency escape. Expect hyenodons to be packed that much of a punch. Of course, this isn't the best burr, but so it shouldn't be too surprising, especially after a battle with a Carno. Was that something rotting, or was that something being eaten? If it was something being eaten, it wasn't by something particularly big and nasty. So I think I am safe. Let's see, what can I upgrade? Melee could be used for. But let's get this metal home. Make sure the gachas are all fed. And then we'll wrap up for tonight because I need to get to work early tomorrow. So I can't stay up too late. We have plenty of stuff. For some reason though, I feel like I should just see about using the snow owl. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're still going. Still going. You're still going. Oh, bother. So let us eat lettuce, not really, but let us see what. Okay, you guys are still not quite mature, and I need to boost maturation even faster because even though they're going up a bit, they're still only like 51%. 4 more hours of taming before the oldest one matures. Though I'm not sure if maturation rates affect. I might want to do some research because I'm not sure if maturation rates affect creatures that have already been, you know, bred, that are currently in the maturation process. Let's heal up the Argent. looks like you're just eating. So let's move you back in front of the gachas before you need to go to the restroom after. There we go. Okay, looks like we're good. Make sure you have plenty of meat on you. Yes, you do. Can take some of this stuff. Drop that. Take that. Why not keep an emergency weapon on there? Let's see. We have a bit of metal here. Put it away. Put the crystal away. And let's get out some raw wood. And take that out. Put that in. Put that in. And put that in. And put that away. That away, that away. That away. Okay, we're doing good. Put some of that in there, just for later gunpowder stuff. Finally, decent supplies of gunpowder. That's been something that's really been a pain for me recently. When I got into the, actually, what was I saying? When I got into the proper firearms age, gunpowder was such a big issue for me. But now, we are doing quite well. When I actually build the base, I'll make a proper video, because I don't think it's really nice to have to, what am I trying to say? Split. Okay, 128 divided by 3 would be about 4, and then 2, so about 42 split. 42 split. Okay, there we go. So 42 split. Okay. Okay, I didn't do that quite right, but who cares? I am doing well. Oh, Gacha crystals coming out like crazy. Take that down there just for convenience sake. Put that in there for now. We can fix that later. Take the stone out of here. Here for now. Pick up some Gacha crystals. Did I see any rainbow sparkles? I don't think I did. Okay, one's care in 4 hours. So maybe it's maturing too fast still. Or not too fast, but not sure if I've got the maturing rates and the imprinting rates set up right. And I'm not sure if they update for creatures that are already in the process, so I really need to see about that. But you guys are still doing quite well on food. And I am, of course, doing getting all that? Okay, some fucking wood. I was like, why are we getting so much thatch? I mean, I don't mind it, but I'd like a little more wood, because that's a little bit more useful for structures in general. I mean, for metal, it's not particularly useful, but for, you know, framing structures I've been doing and stuff. But, yeah, I think since everything is in order, metal is a cooking. And I've got a parachute, right? Yes, I have an actual parachute. So I am good in case of emergencies. And yeah, I did get, I'm not sure if this was on camera, I don't think it was, but I did get these fancy boots from the Gachas, as well as the sword and the shotgun. So I think those are the only tiered items I've gotten. I've got some primitive chitin, but let's shut this. And hopefully you enjoyed, and hope to see you in next ARK livestream or video.